So we're coming back to Florida now, good old Florida, where the fight for legal cannabis, legal marijuana sales is revving up, and both sides are in an arms race, fortifying their position for the battle ahead. So Ron DeSantis has officially launched a political action committee, or a PAC, whose sole purpose, the whole purpose in life, is to defeat Amendment 3, which would legalize abortion and recreational marijuana in the state of Florida. Now, a PAC, right, is almost like a company whose sole purpose is to throw money at a political cause, right? It's also a way for special interests to kind of step in and use their money to exert some political influence. So DeSantis, he's launching the Florida Freedom Fund that is currently accepting donations to ensure that Floridians vote the right way in November when it comes to recreational cannabis. And we all know the right way is the wrong way, right? So it's being headed by his right-hand man, James Utmeyer, his chief of staff. So he's got his head guy in charge of his anti-marijuana fund as he's ramping up his anti-marijuana rhetoric, all while a recent poll showed that more Floridians supported legal marijuana than DeSantis himself. So if this guy wants to go around and change public opinion, he's going to have to come up with a better reason than, it's smelly and I don't like it. Especially because Smart and Safe Florida, the main group behind the legalization push, is raising stupid amounts of money right now. I mean, it's absolutely just pouring in. They recently passed the mark for the most money raised for a ballot legalization initiative ever. And the vote's still 5 months away. The California Proposition 64 back in 2016, they held the record until now with 36.7 million raised, but Florida is sitting at a cool 40 million and counting. Most of that, I will grant, most of that came from Trulieve, right? He's the biggest dispensary owner in the state, and also currently the record holder for the largest single donation to a marijuana ballot initiative, and that's at 8 million. There are others donating, others in the fight, but let's be honest, Smart and Safe Florida is really Trulieve's political action committee, and Trulieve has the most to gain from legalization. So DeSantis recently helped out hemp in an effort to kind of fight back on this. So he helped out hemp by vetoing a ban on hemp-derived alternatives like Delta-8, THCA, things like this. So the hemp community wasn't really hurt by that. But this seemed like it was going to be I scratch your back, you scratch mine kind of situation, where DeSantis expects the hemp industry to kind of rally to his cause, open up their wallets, and help him defeat legal marijuana in the state. And the Florida Republican Party also just recently came out and said they were officially opposed to legalization, which kind of opens the door to political donations here and a lot of support that can rear its head in the months ahead. But $40 million is a pretty good head start for Smart and Safe Florida, right? And there's more companies that keep showing up for the fight. Smart and Safe Florida has raised over $15 million this first quarter alone. And most of that was from Trulieve, yes, but it was also from INSA, Green Century Holdings, and Urban Grow, some bigger cannabis operations in the state. So yeah, the initiative is not perfect by any means. It leans heavily in Trulieve's favor, but it looks like the line has been drawn in the sand, and it's going to be DeSantis versus Trulieve in the battle for legal marijuana in Florida.